Welcome to Conversations Live. For more than a decade, we've brought you the best in books, entertainment, celebrity interviews, and current events. When the movers and shakers of the world have something to say to you, they say it to us first. Here's your host, Cyrus Webb.
Welcome back, everyone, to Conversations Live. I'm your host, Cyrus Webb. Glad you all could join us once again before a radio audience here in Mississippi at WYAD 94.1 FM and WYADonline.com. We're glad that you all could be with us. Also, tuning in through our friend at iHeartRadio and Amazon Music Podcast. We're glad you all could be with us as well. When I say the name Tanya Nolan, you probably think about some great music. She's a singer, songwriter, producer, and she's definitely given us some songs that are memorable, but also for many inspiring as well, whether we're talking about songs like Good Woman or the new single, My Best. She's been able to really tap into her audience, but also to share a positive message as well. We're going to talk to Tanya not only about the journey she's been on, but also what it's been like for her to see the response to her music and let you guys know what's coming up for her as well. Tanya, thank you so much for the time. Really appreciate it.
Oh, man. Glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Well, Tanya, you've had quite the 2022. I think that is safe to say for sure. We're going to get into My Best, which is the latest single. But I want to talk about this experience for you. What has it been like for you to kind of sit in all you've done this year and kind of see how everything has kind of come together for you?
It's been exhausting, but rewarding, and that it just goes with it. No complaints.
Yeah. And so for you, as you kind of looked at your career, because, again, you've given us so much great music and so much, I think, great energy as well along your journey too, Tanya. Is this what you knew would happen if you stayed true to yourself? Did you know that your music and your gift would continue to take you places?
Yes, I not to sound cocky, but this is my truth and what I'm about to say. I expected it.
As we all should, right? I think that's the thing. Especially when you're putting in the work. And when people talk about you, Tanya, they know you have put in the work. So I want to talk about that aspect for a second. When did you know? When did you know that music was that thing for you that would be your gift to share?
Man, because it found me. I didn't I didn't look for it. It's like It fell right into my hands, and I went with the flow. It's like it's a magical feeling that will be difficult, although I'm a writer, to explain.
And it's something that people have definitely connected with. I mentioned, of course, the newest single, but songs like Good Woman, and you have really engaged your audience with songs like that. And, there have been others along the way, too. What has that been like for you to know that you're not only able to entertain your audience, to give them something that makes them feel good, but also makes them feel good about themselves? What has that been like?
It's rewarding to be able to share my gifts, talents, and for it to actually touch individuals in a positive way. Letting them know, hey, you're not the only one that's going through this. Just all you have to do is wake up tomorrow. It's a whole new day. You can just start over.
Mm-hmm.
So,
right.
It feels great. That's the rewarding part of it.
And you have really used, all of us are on social media these days, right? But you have really used it to engage with your audience and not just to talk at them, but to really have those conversations. What has that been like for you to have people who you've never met really not only be inspired by you, Tanya, but also look to you as a source of inspiration for what they can do?
I feel it's a sense of responsibility to at least engage. That's the least I can do. And I'm thankful for it. I'm grateful that they actually want to communicate with me, that they want to talk to me. So I want to return the favor.
One of the posts that I made a note of when I was prepping for this segment with you, Tanya, that you made on Instagram was actually earlier this month. And it was a post that said, as a meme, in everything that you do, pour the best that is in you. Talk to us about what that means to you and how you think that has, as you said, has really helped you to be able to get where you are.
By being authentically who you are, don't try to change your truth to appease anyone. What I've learned is that the right people will follow you. The right people will be there for you. The right people will be in your corner that actually want to see you win. Who's for you is for you. Who's not will fall to the side. Left, right, the front, the back, they're just going to fall completely down. And the ones that are for you is going to ride with you all the way. Just know that people are going to have opinions. There's going to be some rainy days, but after the rain, there's sunshine. Look forward to that and focus on the sunshine. Pretty much what I'm saying is love those who love you back and love them more.
And I think, too, that's a great segue into the two singles that have definitely been getting a lot of attention lately. Good Woman, of course, being one, Tanya, but also the newest single, and that's the one that I referenced earlier, My Best. Talk to us about My Best, though. How did that song come about?
Oh, man, My Best is produced by Corey Mo. Corey Mo produced that track, co-written by myself and a young lady named Kiera, and she is incredibly talented. Basically, My Best was introduced to me, and I'm like, man, I love the groove, I love the vibe to this song, so it was easy for me to, add my verses, my parts or whatever. It's a happy song. It makes you feel good, good vibes, cook dinner, keep clean. It makes you want to get in the kitchen and whip something up real quick for your special boy, even for yourself. So My Best is about love and happiness. It's just good feelings. Like she's saying, hey, I want you, and it feels good that you want me back.
You just said something I want to definitely talk about before we kind of talk about the live experience and what's coming up for you, Tanya, and that is doing for yourself. I love the fact that you have really been about self-love. Yes, people know you for talking about love, but you've definitely been about the importance of loving oneself. How has that helped you? Because it's not, unfortunately, there has been a time, and for some it's still the case, that they feel as though, self-love is selfish. How important has it been for you to realize the power that comes from loving yourself?
Because I'm everywhere that I go. I'm everywhere.
Yeah.
I can't run from me. You can't run from yourself. So it's like it makes sense, and it's just wise to get to know who you are, love who you are. I mean, treat yourself, do things that makes you happy. You are everywhere you go, and I'm saying it again. You cannot run from yourself. So it's ideal to love yourself unconditionally, truly, authentically, all the way, all day. That's what I mean by that. I practice on that on a regular, because we're human, and situations occur. So it's like I don't know how I'm gonna feel when I wake up in the morning. I'm just hoping that it's in my favor.
I think that's the thing. For those who are just tuning in, either on the radio side or online, you're listening to Conversations Live. We're excited to welcome recording artist Tanya Nolan to our program today. We're talking to Tanya not only about the year that's been 2022, but also what it's been like for her to see the hard work that's led up to this year, and, of course, the great music she's been able to share. Songs like Good Woman and My Best, of course. We're going to let you guys know here in just a second how you can stay connected with Tanya. So, Tanya, what has it been like for you now to be back out there, to be able to feel that energy of your fans?
Man, it's been rewarding. I've been receiving lots of love. Then, I now have a great team, and just being able to engage with my fans has been a blessing in itself. It has truly been a dream come true thus far.
So I know a lot is still coming up for you as we're getting ready to go into this last quarter. It's hard to believe I'm saying that, last quarter of 2022.
Right,
What should our listeners be on the lookout for from you?
I have a new EP coming out shortly, and I also have a full album coming out. I'm thinking we're going to release it 2023, sometimes in February. I have a few producers I got in the pocket, my secret producers that we coming out with some heat, and I'm super excited about it. So to answer that question, more Tanya Nolan records.
All right. We're definitely looking forward to that. Tanya, it's such a pleasure to speak with you. Congratulations again on all of your success. How can our audience stay connected with you?
You guys can find me on Instagram here's the tag, I am Tanya Nolan. That is Tanya with an A. My website is www.tanyanolan.net. Facebook, Twitter, Twitch. All you have to do is type in Tanya Nolan, and that will lead you to all of my music.
Tanya, again, thank you again for the time, and looking forward to chatting with you again.
Thank you. Likewise.
All right, and we thank your audience for tuning in to another great segment of Conversations Live. Until next time, I'm your host, Cyrus Webb, saying as always, enjoy your day, enjoy your life, enjoy your world. Thank you all for choosing Conversations Live. Now let's go make today amazing. Take care.